spiritual roadblock. You're in a roadblock. You're in a roadblock. You're in a roadblock, and I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you what it is. What it is shame. That's what it is. It's shame, and what I mean by that is shame is, you know, when something happens, when you make a mistake, when you make a fault, when you do something that didn't make sense, stupid, it was besides you. And so, and what happens sometimes when you make mistakes, when people make mistakes, consciously they become embarrassed. They become embarrassed, they become withdrawn because of mistake, many of you are afraid of how people look at you, what they're gonna say about you. You're so worried about what people thinking. You worry about people's opinion of you. When in your heart, you know where your heart is at, and you know how you've talked to God, and you know how you release your heart. But your mind, in your mind, those voices got you. They are voices got you, and what I want to say to you, this is a prophetic word. This is a prophetic word, and I will use this. I will say this right here. When Eve and Adam, when Eve was deceived, and Adam was partook from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, the scripture said that their eyes were open. Their eyes were open. They made a mistake. They knew they shouldn't have done it, because even the woman told the serpent, God said, surely I did I touch. And Adam knew it too when she gave it to him. And so both of them knew. Both of them knew. And so they disobeyed God. They messed up. They disobeyed. They disappointed God. They disappointed God, and the disappointment itself because they want to face him. And so because they want to face him, they covered themselves up, got some fig leaves, and hid. When they messed up, they covered themselves up and they hid. And as God do every evening, every day he walked through the cool of the evening talking to Adam. But this one day Adam had hid. And God was looking for him. He said, Adam, where are you? I'm so high. So I'm naked. God said, who told you you're naked? And so right there. See, the thing about it, that Adamic nature, and like I mentioned with the book of Genesis as being the book of first mentions, and how it's the beginning trail, or the beginnings of certain things. It's the first seed that was planted in the earth, that from that first seed, that first act, it's been going on. And so in this case, when shame came, when the sin came, they want to cover it up. And many of you that listen to me, you done made mistakes. You made all kinds of mistakes. And you've talked to God. God forgave you, but you don't forgive yourself. And many of you, your next dimension, your healing, your next level is based on you freeing yourself from guilt. You are bound in guilt. You do things out of guilt. You say things out of guilt. You treat other people out of guilt because you feel guilty for what you did and what you did to them. What you did to people. And some of you feel like you're not even worthy for God to even heal you, forgive you, because of all the stuff that you've done. But the word said God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that so whomsoever should believe in him would not perish. You're not going to perish if you call on him and say, God, forgive me and forgive myself. You got to let it go. If not, you're going to be tormented. It's going to haunt you until, and see what the enemy's trying to break you down. He's after your mind. He's after your mind where always, all your life you're creeping. Wondering who's trying to get you, who at you, who's trying to do something to you. That's the devil. That's the enemy. He's indoctrinating you with fear and making and appearing that everybody's a suspect. And see, but because of the shame, you've been ducking and dodging and hiding and lying. Stuff that you've never done, but now you're lying. Ain't that a trip? You lying now. You lying. You weren't like this before. But this thing done got you so bad that you're lying. You done covered up so much. And see you smile and act like you good and everything's okay when you're hurting. When this thing is just eating away at you. But you portray the facade. Like you got everything together. Don't suffer in silence. You're being beat. You're being tormented. You in prison. You need to get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of that prison of shame.